Good morning. Today we begin day 3 of our journey. This tour has a lot of 20 years old people. So last night I stayed up till around midnight partying and drinking, and my room was like right there. And the walls are very thin. If you want peace and quiet and you're not looking to party, I would tell your travel agent to book you somewhere a little bit more quiet and away from the crowd. You are going to stay at different places every single night, so just make sure you pack everything you need in one trip. I will have a video to prepare you somewhere up here on what to pack and how to be prepared for this trip. I wasn't totally unprepared, but I just didn't know what to expect. And I should have done more research, but I didn't. Having ramen for breakfast. So we have to pack up my backpack every single day and strap it to the back. Make sure you pack light. I don't think it's gonna rain today, but this suit is keeping me warm all day yesterday, so I'm just gonna wear it. Currently 33 degrees right now, and it is 9 a.m. I feel like I'm wearing a fat suit. Say bye to our homestay. Goodbye, homestay.
Let's roll.
So normally the tour would not take you up here because if we go a little bit later, there's gonna be a guard at the gate all the way over there. So you're gonna see a lot of tours just stopping right there. But since we are special people, we get to go up here. Not really. Look at that river down there.
Nho Quế.
That's the Nho Quế River. Bên kia là của China, phải không?
China bên kia China.
Okay, so the river is still separating China from Vietnam. How beautiful that is. So if you get caught up here, you don't really get a fine. You just they just tell you to go down and not to do it again. This up there is a very famous rock. Hiking up a little bit to do a photo shoot. This will be very beautiful in the summer where I can wear a dress and look pretty and not wearing a fat suit. Look at this view up here. That's amazing. I'm almost as high as that cloud over there. That's crazy. There's one house up here, and I thought I was antisocial. Get the 360 view of the whole valley. That river over there looks so blue. And then a rock up there. That's my tour guy up there. Đây là Mel Vac hả? Mel Vac.
Mèo vạc, mèo vạc.
We'd probably stay here all day, but we can't. So again, you could hike all the way up there, but the weather is kind of wet today, so we're not gonna go up there. But next time when we come back, definitely gonna hike all the way up there. This is not part of the tour that you're gonna find. Normally, you would have to hike up like these people over here. You can see them hiking over there. It is quite a hike. Definitely recommend you hike up if you can't go up on your tour. Going down. On to our second point. Or actually, this is not even part of the tour, so this is just a detour. So this is why they don't allow motorbikes up here. And I think in a few years, they're probably gonna restrict. Actually, right now they're restricting, but we're rebels. So this is the benefit of going privately and with a local guide. They know all secret spots to go. I wonder what the native here really thinks about all the tourists that are coming through their beautiful village every single day. I don't know if they hate it or they're welcome. Seems very welcoming, but I don't know if someone was walking through my hometown every single day right outside my home, I would feel very odd about it. So this is the view they get down here, not as pretty as up there. Up there was like 100% prettier. We were all the way up there. So this is the next stop. So this is where we are right now. And that is the view right there. So beautiful. Everything here is just one amazing scene after another. This is the Vietnam most people don't really get to see. So we are gonna go kayak down there later. Cái này là gọi là gì?
Sông Nho Quế.
Sông Nho Quế. So this right here is the Del Mathilian. So China is over there. This area is still Vietnam. Been to Vietnam and I grew up here, but I've never imagined something like this exists. And it's really quite beautiful. And if you like outdoor adventures, this is a great place to be, and you can spend months here. Well, actually, if you're a foreigner, you can only stay 90 days, so I stand corrected. You spend 3 months here. This is my Phi-Linh viewpoint. Hike up. Again, a lot of hiking. Make sure you bring a good pair of shoes. We're gonna go up to that ladder up there. We are pretty high up. I think we're probably around 5,000 right now. We made it. There's some natives up there. This is the valley. It is very high up here. No one ever died for a picture, right? Famous last words. And this is the view. To pronounce that is Ma Phi-Linh. And that over there is Ma Phi-Linh. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. How beautiful that is. I'm really enjoying this tour right now. We're stopping in the middle of the street. I'm guessing this is a really pretty viewpoint here. So that area right there is called Thu Sound on this river. Look at the houses on the hill. We are gonna kayak on that river in about 10 minutes. So now for the boat ride for about an hour. So an hour break from the motorcycle. And it's just, we're gonna enjoy all this scenery around us on the boat through the river. And I imagine it's gonna be very crowded in the summer here. All of the tour tickets included in the price that you pay for once you book whatever tour guide is. So you don't have to pay extra for anything. Look at tickets. It is 120 per person, and it is 60 for children. I think this is the traditional outfit of this region, and I'm sure all of this is handmade. Looks like a wedding dress almost. I think maybe they rent this so you can wear it on the boat. That would be really cool in the summer to do. Get on this bus. They're building that bridge over there. So a lot more construction. I'm guessing they're expecting more tourists to be here. This place is becoming very popular. The driver was saying that from September to November, this is the crowdest. In the summer, not so much, because most of them spend time at the beach. Very cool. So we were just up there looking down. Now we're down here looking up. Those are the boats over there that we are going to get on. This is so pretty. It's like Switzerland and Italy combined. There are a lot of vendors here. So the tour would not include snacks and drinks like that, so you have to pay extra. And I think I've been spending about 100,000 a day, so it's about less than $5. So if you don't know how much to bring on this tour, $5 per day for food or for snacks and drinks is plenty. So just make sure you bring something to eat because it's going to be an hour. This is the boat that we're going to get on. We are going to go on boat 30. Look how gorgeous that is for boats coming in. My snack on this trip. How beautiful that is. If you ever want to go to Switzerland and you can afford Switzerland, there's just...
I went to Switzerland, yeah.
This boat is stuck, so we're trying to pull it out, and now it's unstuck. Wow, the drama never ends on this tour. Close. That's crazy. So now she's unstuck. This is how cold it got. There's a waterfall up there. Pretty. And now we're done. And now we say goodbye to the river tour. We go back on the motorcycle. One last look at the river. So definitely worth the tour. We're gonna take a shuttle back to where we park our motorcycle. This is probably the prettiest, what is it? I can't even think of this right now. Oh, it's a dam. Getting on this bus, different bus. Go back. We're about to head out to our fourth stop. I need to keep track of all of this. Now we said bye to this location. The people are still living in this village, but most of it is just homestay for tourists. I think that's why they put up with the crowd and the tourists, because it brings money into the village like this. That doesn't make very much a day. I think people here make about $2 per day doing like getting these grass for their animals and then selling it at the market. So they don't make very much out here. But then again, they don't spend too much also, and the government kind of subsidize some of the living. I believe during that they give them about $100 and I don't know how much they give monthly. So this will be where we're gonna be eating. This is the restaurant. This is our lunch for today. We have tofu, pork, and spring roll, and a side of soup. This pork. Not sure if I should tell them that they're missing another L. Second time getting gas on this trip, the gas is back here. So 16,000. We fill this motorcycle up. So I just realized there are different grades of gasoline. In this view, you can't really see too much. My feet are cold. My body is cold. So you come here during this time, make sure you have a really good pair of socks and shoes. So if you don't have good socks or boots, this is a really good alternative. This is a very traditional Vietnamese iced coffee. So this shape right here makes an M. This is the first time we have to stop for any type of traffic. Road construction. I think I don't need to go to Sapa anymore. Just kidding. So we're stopping at this tea shop. Come on in. So this is tea. I think I'm like a frozen icicle. It is so cold. And I think it's around 5 o'clock right now. So the sun is setting. We're going down into the restaurant. And you have to pay to use the toilet at a private place. Oh, it's a nice toilet actually. Spot. Nice. This is called the Lonely Rock. Okay, we're staying here tonight. It's pretty. This is the view from the room. Very pretty. And I bet in the summer, all of this will be flowers. So, tour of the room. Bed. This homestay is probably the best one so far. Out of the 3 that we stayed at, or I've stayed at, that's the room right there. Pretty nice for one night. And they have a heater. Oh my goodness. Food is always very extravagant at this homestay. Today we began our day 4 of the tour. I think we are going to explore Zhugai. And tonight we're gonna go back to Hazang and I'm gonna stay there tonight and then I'll take the bus to Sapa in the morning. And the weather right now is 40 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. And this is the view from this homestay. They're already awake. It's amazing. Oh, there are cows over there. That's so crazy. Look at them. Is Munga. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this view and eat. So breakfast in Vietnam is one of the most important meals. They never skip breakfast in Vietnam. We're saying goodbye to our homestay and we're gonna continue our journey today back to Hà Giang.
Đi chơi nha, chú Thăng ơi.
This is our first stop on day 4. So in the summer, you can actually swim here, and the water is so clear. So it's about 60 degrees. Water is from the mountain, so it's so clean that you could actually drink from it. But I don't really recommend drinking it. Look how beautiful this is. This is so beautiful. So every single day the tour is going to be a little bit different. You're never going to see the same thing twice. So definitely this is one of my favorite stops so far. So we went super early in the morning to avoid the crowd and now the crowd is coming. He's swimming. Funny. So this water, this area right here is the deepest and it's about 5 meters. Oh, there you go. I kind of don't recommend doing it in the winter. Wait for the summer. Come here in the summer. It's only the Europeans that would do this. This is the second stop. You see them playing this everywhere here. It's going to be a quick stop, and I don't feel like taking off my helmet because it's cold. Just keeping my ears warm right now. Super pretty. Very slippery rock. I'm alive. At least I have a helmet if I fall. So this is the view from up here. Very pretty. Here we go. Now I'm warm again. We go to the next site. This is supposed to be very pretty, but you can't really see anything except this white cloud. Live in the dream right now. Live in the dream. We are above the clouds right now. How awesome is that? So pretty, even though you can't see anything. These are the people that's just beginning their day 1. I came here for the view And this is my view right now. This is gonna keep me warm. On the road we go. They are making noodles for Tết. So this family would make it for the whole village. So you could do kayaking and boating on this river. Coffee shop is really cute. It's all made out of bamboo. So down there is a seafood restaurant. So those are the native fishermen right there. And each fish is about $300 and they could feed up to 12 people, and they raise them for at least 25 years before they sell it, because the fish need to eat for 25 years to have a certain flavor. So that's why it's so expensive. For lunch in Hanzang is deep fried rice. We are crossing over to the border of Vietnam and China right now. You need this pass to go in. Vietnam, China. I didn't realize Hà Giang was so close to China. So this is the border control. So this is not part of the normal tour. You have to go on like a private one and then ask to come here. My tour guys just want to show me this place. Very strict about filming here. China right over there. Still Vietnam. And then over through that gate is China. We are at the border of China and Vietnam in Hà Giang. This is the closest I've been to China on this whole trip. It's so funny. So the people over there are taking a picture of the border of Vietnam over here. And the Vietnamese over here is taking a picture of the border of China over there. Pretty amazing. That sign over there has Vietnamese and Chinese. Look at this tree, how pretty it is. It's like some sort of pine. If you ever want to go to China, but you can't afford to go to China or can't get a visa, just go to this border and say that you were in China. This is the coffee shop overlooking the whole city of Hà Giang. This is the view from here. Bus is really cool. Instagram paradise in there. We are at 0 kilometers. This is the starting point of Hà Giang. This is the homestay. So if you take a bus from Hanoi to here, they're gonna drop you off and you stay here for the night, and then your guy will pick you up in the morning. So I'm gonna stay here for tonight, and then I'm gonna take a bus to Sapa tomorrow. But first I'm gonna go get my hair washed and a massage. Thank you for watching. Until next time.